S.E.R. Safety's Complete Fire Alarm Collection Part 2. In this part, I'm going to show you all of my fire alarm control panels and some other cool devices I have. This will probably be a quicker part. Anyways, right here I have a Firelight MS-9200 Udls addressable fire alarm control panel. And below it I have my Wheelock SafePath SP-MNS voice evacuation system. And both these are wired up together on this demonstration board. Fun fact about this system, I actually have a SafePath 4 remote microphone station. I had originally bought this when I was wiring up the system, and I wired it up and it never worked for whatever reason. I'm not sure why to this day. But I do have one of these, it just doesn't work, I guess. On this board right here I have my ADT Unimode 10UD fire alarm control panel. This is a 10-zone fire alarm control panel. And fun fact, when I was originally getting this panel, I was hoping to get a Firelight MS5UD, thinking I would only need 5 zones. However, the offer came up for me to get a 10-zone fire alarm control panel for cheaper, actually. The only downside to the deal, which isn't really a downside in my opinion, is that the panel is by ADT. It's a Unimode panel. And these panels are originally by Firelight, so this is a rebrand. However, it's still the exact same fire alarm control panel. So absolutely, this is a great panel. Definitely love it, and it's definitely seen a lot of system tests. So definitely go check out this link in the corner if you want to see some system tests with my ADT Unimode 10UD. I have my Kitty FX-64 fire alarm control panel, which is being used on the system that protects this garage right now. And yes, it does right now have a knack trouble that I'm working on fixing. And then also wired into it, I have a Honeywell Vista security system panel. And I have several of these Honeywell Vista panels and also several keypads that can go with it. However, this is really the only one that I use. This right here was my dream fire alarm control panel back when I originally started collecting. It is a Notifier SFP400, and I've made several videos in the past of this fire alarm control panel, and I still have it today. It's not being used for anything, but it still works. One question I get a lot on this channel is what's a good fire alarm control panel to start out with if you want to get into collecting alarms? And my answer is the Firelight MS2. This right here was my very first fire alarm control panel. I no longer have the casing for it, but I do have the original circuit board. If you go back and watch some of the very first videos on this channel, you'll get to see this panel in use. And eventually it started giving me a system trouble, power trouble alert, and it never went away, so that's why you've never seen it since. But I still do have the circuit board. One panel I have that's never been shown on this channel before is my AFP 400. Yep, that's right, I have one of these. And not only that, I also have all of its components that go with it, including 3 annunciators. These are Notifier LCD80 annunciators that go with this panel. I don't have casings for it, and it has a lot of troubles that needs to be worked out. I'd love to put this system on a demonstration board one day, but I haven't had a lot of time to play with this thing yet. It'd definitely be a lot of work to get this up and going, get a case for it, and then mount it all on the board. Lastly, this panel's been used in a couple of my videos, and that is my Bosch D7024 fire alarm control panel. Definitely a great little fire alarm control panel. Now excuse the mess right now, I'm kind of in the middle of redoing things, but in my collection I also have a bunch of smoke detectors, heat detectors, smoke alarms, exit signs, emergency lights, and other unique safety devices. And I'll kind of just go over each one of them, let you kind of glimpse over them. I'm not going to go through each and every device, but I'll let you at least get a chance to maybe pause the video and look and see what some of the other things I have. And once again, my collection shelves are kind of empty right now as I'm in the process of filming the other 2 videos about all the fire alarm pull stations and fire alarm notification appliances that I have. And here's the top of my collection shelves. And that's going to conclude this part on all the fire alarm control panels and other unique safety equipment that I have in my fire alarm collection. Thank you for watching this video, everyone. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and have a nice day.